What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody is doing really well. Just want to say I appreciate everybody's support, comments, likes, shares, subscribes. Keep it going, guys. Let's try and get to 1,000 subs if we can. That would be absolutely amazing. I'm not monetized or anything like that, so I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this to try and help the casual gamer out, and that's what it's all about. Let's all help each other out. I mean, it's quite a toxic community at times, anyway. So let's try and get past that, and then we'll try and help each other out as best we can with these formations and tactics. So yeah, if you feel I've missed something in any of these tactics, obviously drop it in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, etc., etc. Everybody's opinion matters, and let's move forward. So anyway, as you can see, what we're running in front of you is a 4-2-4. Now again, I'm currently in the stage of doing objectives, hence why I've got Belgians in the squad and stuff like that. However, I don't know about you guys, but the more packs I seem to open, the more duplicates I get. So I managed to complete Rio, which I've been doing over a course of probably 2 to 3 weeks now. I'm a massive Rio fan. Loved him as a United player. Loved him in an England shirt. So for me, it was a no-brainer. I wanted to get this card finished, especially from a Road to Glory squad, which I'm going to do at the end of this cycle. So I managed to complete him with all the dupes. But a quick question: how many times did you have the same duplicate player? I will show you the players that I had duplicate-wise. And there's a couple of them. I think there's 3 of them. I'll put them I'll put them on the screen now. And these 3 cards I probably had 10 to 12 times each. Every time I opened up a special pack or I opened up my rewards or something like that. It's absolutely crazy how many times. At one point, I thought the left back from Girona was the only left back in the game because that's all I was packing special player wise. So obviously, I can't complain because I do have players like Olga. I do have players like Honor Batel. Anthea as well. Out of my rewards, I got Garnacho, which was insane as well. And then, yeah, I mean, I can complain, but my bench is stacked. My club is stacked. I've still got loads of players I can get rid of. But yeah, I mean, EA really need to do something about this dupe situation. Hopefully, they rectify that. Something better than that. Put it into the 89 overall, for example, and getting 51 players back. I don't know about you guys, but I was getting crap from that. So it kind of, I mean, yes, it filled my club, and it's a good idea if you don't have a lot of players and you're doing the crafting. But for me, yeah, it was just a waste of my time. So yeah, that's my rant over. Anyway, let's jump into this 4-2-4. So because everybody at the minute is kind of running, all out attack. It doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in Division 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Elite, whatever. Even in the weekend league, people are going all out attack, it seems. And this is my variation of this. Now, obviously, somebody said to me in the comments the other day that I'm just like every other YouTuber. Maybe that is true, but I don't follow other YouTubers. If you look at my YouTube channel, you can see that I don't follow YouTubers, especially FC24 FIFA YouTubers. So if it is similar, it's just coincidence. But anyway, this is what my 4-2-4 looks like, and it is crazy insane. So it's balanced 55-71, balanced direct passing 55, 7-1 and 1. I'm going to change the corners actually to 4. Purely because my son said something to me the other day when he was using this formation on old gen. He said, when you use one at corners, you've only ever got 2 players in the box, and he's pretty good at getting his accuracy with the corners correct, and he scores probably 7 out of 10 headed goals from corners. So, and he has his on 4 on this particular formation. So I thought, okay, well, let's try it 4, and that's what we've done. And we have been scoring more headed goals from corners. Free kicks, I'm not too concerned about. That's irrelevant. I mean, we tend to pass it short anyway. So I'm going to drop you in some 4-2-4 gameplay. You're going to see it in the foot champs. You're going to see it in Elite Rivals. Elite Rivals, guys, honestly, not everybody, but 9 out of 10 people are running a 4-2-4 or a 4-3-2-1. And as much as it is boring, it is the meta. So therefore, again, I'll say it like I said it before. If you can't beat them, join them. Give yourself a fighting chance, guys. So that's why I've come up with this more attacking variation. Now, obviously, I'm going to show you the gameplay and then we'll come back to the instructions. So do stay tuned for that. So I thought I'd show my opponent's team just to show what Elite Rivals kind of looks like. And if you look at the bottom right of your screen, you will also see, yep, there you go, attacking fullbacks is now implemented, and away we go. So what I was saying at the beginning was, like, you're fighting fire with fire, basically. They're using a 4-3-3, extremely attacking. You can see his right back is gone. When I lose the ball, or sorry, when he has the ball, you can see that his left back and right back are bombing forward. So just to kind of show, and the fact that he's sitting in my half as well, just kind of shows how people tend to play at this point in time of the FC24 cycle. And yeah, power shot from Rashford. Take advantage of those play styles. Not many people take advantage of the play styles, which is really unusual. And one thing I've also noticed as well is the tackling seems to be a little bit weird at the minute. I've noticed if I use the O button for tackle, for example, the standing tackle, my players tend to get nutmegged, or their foot goes over the top of the ball, something crazy like that. So I've started just using the charge option again, which is basically press and hold X when you get close to them. You can see that the power bar above my head will charge up, and then I win the ball back. And it's an instant pass, unfortunately, but it's just the way it works. And this is what I was saying about using the standing tackle button. For me personally, you can see here, boom, I've given away a penalty. The switch from one player to another was so quick, I didn't even have time to react to it. But anyway, I just wanted to show why I've stopped using the tackle button at this point in time, because it's causing me more harm than good. So yeah, we're 2-1. Again, this guy has not changed his shape or formation at all. He's still gung-ho, he's still all out attack, so are we. Because we can sit there when we can have these 4-2-3 ones that sit back and everybody on comeback, but ultimately if you're coming up against an elite player or a pro player or somebody that's super aggressive, you're going to lose a lot of those battles. So again, I'm going to repeat it, it's best to fight fire with fire. That's the simplest way of doing it. If you can't beat them, join them. It's easier that way. And then, like I say, you will win more than you lose. That is a given. That will definitely happen. You can see we're 4-1 up. And again, this guy still has not changed his style of play. Roberto Carlos is in the box. He's still all out attack, because this game will allow you to come back. If you play it right and you have the right setup and you have the right players, there's always a possibility of you coming back. So don't get disheartened if you concede a couple of goals. Persevere with it. Then we'll move on to a couple of FUT Champs games. Again, we're using different players all the time. I like to interchange my players. If you've been following me, you'll know that. And you can see here, we get a lucky goal in extra time, believe it or not. We went to extra time. It was backwards and forwards this game. It was a mad game, but eventually we get the win. And again, like I say, none of us are changing our styles during this whole setup. It's whether you're using a 4-3-3 or a 4-3-2-1 or a 4-2-4. Nobody is changing. Nobody is going defensive that I've come up against recently. Everybody's just going gung-ho. And it can make for an entertaining game. It can also make for a frustrating game. However, when you have, like I said before, the right setup and the right players, and you do this like a 2v1, it's satisfying when it works. And obviously you've got to bear in mind that the servers are pretty crap at the minute as well. So, but like I say, it's all or nothing at this point in time. There's no in-betweens. So anyway, let's just jump into the instructions. So I don't normally do the goalkeeper side of things, but on this occasion I have, because it is very attacking. And what you want is you want to sweep a keeper. 100% you want to sweep a keeper, just in case you get caught. Anyway, so the left back and right back on stay back on overlap. However, in game I have them on get forward. Fullbacks on the D-pad, change it, get forward, and that's how I keep it until I'm at least 2 or 3 goals up, and then I will go back to default. Because again, you want to be over-attacking, you want to overwhelm your opponent, because they're going to be trying to do the same to you. So bear that in mind. Again, this is for both gen and new gen. Your more attacking CM, get forward, balance crossing runs, cover centre, free roam. Let your attacking CM do what the hell he wants. He's going to be your more attacking playmaker. Let him do his thing. Your holding, DM is going to be on stay back while attacking and cover centre. Now, the 2 wide players are on come back on defence, cut inside, getting behind, getting the box crosses on both of them. Now, the reason we have them on come back on defence is because if these are going forward, they will naturally come back, but the left wing and right wing doesn't naturally come back, so bear that in mind. And the reason we have them cutting inside is because we have the left back and right back on overlap. So you don't want them bumping into each other, so you want the left back to go on the outside of your left wing, and you want your right back to go on the outside of your right wing, for example, and allow your left wing and right thing to do their thing. Now your two strikers stay central, get in behind and stay forward. This is very, very attacking, especially once you've got the fullbacks on get forward. Uh, you're going to concede goals. You're probably going to lose some games, but honestly, if you will get more wins than losses with this setup, guys, I can guarantee that right here, right now, because people that are trying to do this to you expect you to quit. Persevere, motor through it, and I guarantee you they will end up quitting on you, or you will end up getting the win that you didn't think you would get. That is a given with this type of setup. Now, obviously, you can go back to the 4-3-2-1 if you want to, but I prefer this setup because you have more attacking players. Yes, you probably only left with like your two centre backs and your goalkeeper to defend, but that's fine because everybody has a super fast, super sweaty defence this day and age. So, you know, especially with the TOTS players that are available. I mean, even if you've got St. Just, he's got great recovery speed, very cheap card as well. So just bear that in mind. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, share if you haven't already. I'd love to get to 1,000 subs before the end of the FIFA cycle. That would be amazing. And until next time, everybody look after themselves and take care.